So here is that Gatling gun gel blaster from Ferven Toys. I thought it'd be interesting to open it up and see if we can put something else in there to make this a bit stronger. So this is what you got when you unscrew it. There's several screws on the bottom side that you have to take apart. Not bad. Take the battery out, of course. So you can see it's basically a gearbox on its side. It's in here. So that's what we have going on right there. Okay, and then it just kind of has a little post right there that it's kind of attached to, and then of course just it stays in place due to gravity and due to the way it sandwiches together, right? So then this is the little motor over here that spins the Gatling gun. So that has its own separate motor. It's just piggybacking off the power from the battery. So what I'm going to do is take this gearbox, which is a Wasp gearbox, because you can see it already has the hole there to turn it, right? So I should be able to go ahead and turn that. You know, I'll take this apart slightly, take a couple screws out, just basically turn this piece. Actually, I'll remove this whole piece and I'll use this piece, actually, because that's a different size T in there anyway. And put that in here. Should be able to plop this in, splice the wires. You can see here is your switch. This is going to your switch. This is going to here, right? So we'll just go ahead and we'll splice everything into this. And then we should be hitting 150 FPS with the Gatling gun, which will be kind of cool. And then I'm going to try to figure out how to make some sort of tripod for the bottom of this Gatling gun, because that'll just make it a little more fun to use if you can kind of set it down and use it on a tripod. So that's what I'm going to mess with this weekend. Again, it's the Ferven Toys Gatling gun. This is just kind of a little intro to what the inside looks like and what I plan to do when I switch it out to like an M4 Wasp gearbox, which does look like it'll be pretty easy, but you never know. We'll see how it turns out. So let me know what you guys think. Comments, questions, please post them below. And of course, please like and subscribe and share my channel with your friends. Thanks a lot. Okay, so I got the Wasp motor in here. Everything should be lined up. Did have to do a little bit of sanding here. I had to cut a couple little pieces to make it fit in here. I like to use a lot of glue from the glue gun just to make sure that everything's not going to move, but then it's not 100% permanent with that glue gun, so if I do have to move things around. Other than that, I had this piece already left over from something, so I switched it to that type of JST plug, and overall it should work fine. So I'll put it together, we'll shoot it, and see if we hit that 150 FPS. So here's the Ferven Toys Gatling gun. I put that Wasp M4 gearbox inside it, so it's shooting well. Shoots about 150 FPS now, maybe a little higher. So that's cool. Put this little mount on it with a tripod to make it a little easier to use. This actually is an extending tripod, so you can actually use it probably even standing up, which is kind of crazy. Couldn't find a small one I could print, like the bipods that you see, you know, on sniper rifles. Was looking for a tripod that size. They do sell them on Amazon. I just wasn't looking to buy one since I had some other pieces, and since they had this hole that went through here, like it was specifically made as a mount for some sort, took a bolt that went all the way through that, and then basically added some pieces on there where I could put these on that I could affix to a rail and have that rail mount to this, which is a 3D printed piece made for a tripod and a Picatinny rail. So that's the setup. Of course, we'll do a demo with it, but definitely makes it a little more fun. Wish I could figure out a way to make this even a larger hopper. I'm sure someone with 3D printing experience can easily do something in CAD to do that. That's just a little more than I know when it comes to 3D printing software, but overall, still really fun gun. Of course, the turret still spins. So, and now you get the tripod and 150 FPS. So let me know what you guys think. Comments, questions, please post them below. And of course, please like and subscribe and share this video with other gel blaster enthusiasts and participate in all the giveaways. Thanks. All right, we got the Ferven Toys Gatling gun right here. Right, you can see I did a few things to it. I showed in the video, I put an M4 Wasp gearbox in here because it's the right size to fit in a lot of these. So we're hitting 150 FPS now instead of, I don't know where it was, but it was below 120. And then I made this kind of mount here to go to a tripod, right? Because there was a spot right here that you could put a bolt through, probably intended for some sort of mount at some point. And anyway, went ahead with that. Put this was the only tripod I had handy, so it's technically probably some sort of selfie tripod. But, I thought a tripod would work better than a bipod, and that way it actually can be extended. You could actually stand up and shoot it with that, with this tripod. So anyway, thought we'd shoot it a little bit and test the FPS on it. All right. This is always the hardest part, is aiming this thing to the barrel. So we're hitting 150, hitting above 150 sometimes. I don't think we're having any sort of barrel drag or hitting. I mean, there's enough. Well, if I look in there, it's definitely possible that it is. So I might need to mess with that a little bit, try to get that a little straighter when it's in there. But overall, pretty cool. Definitely better than it was. And I know I'll be able to, I can tell by looking at it, I will definitely be able to adjust that slightly. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to do it by reaching some sort of barrel straight down, kind of leveling that out and affixing it that way. Since this middle part here is stationary, I should be able to figure that out. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Again, Ferven Toys, Gatling gun with the upgrade to the M4 Wasp gearbox. All right, last video shoot with this guy. So I remember telling you in the last one that the barrel seemed to be off slightly. So what I did was I inserted a long PVC barrel, which you can kind of see right in there. And then this piece was just put on the outside to kind of make it look a little prettier because some glue stained it. Definitely is making a difference. Now we're hitting that 150 very regularly. That's pretty far, 40 feet out there, no issues. Yeah, definitely all in the 140s. So 140s for sure. Probably I'd say 145 average FPS. So that's pretty cool. And again, put the little tripod on there. So it makes it a little more fun. Just probably if someone could figure out a way to make a really cool big hopper even, that'd be really cool. What do you guys think? Comments and questions, of course, post them below. Let me know what you guys think, and please like, subscribe, share with your friends, and participate in all the giveaways. Thanks.